The DNS3700 from Denon offers true vinyl emulation, and we're going to tell you why you should care about this deck. Filmed at the hard to find record store in Birmingham, England, where you'll find 2 floors dedicated to DJ and music technology equipment. Before we get on to the fun stuff, let's take a look at the rest of the unit. At the top here we have large cue and loop buttons, and the deck has an internal memory to store 5,000 hot loops or cues for your tracks. So no matter what CDs or MP3s you put in and remove, it will always remember them. There are 4 built-in DSP effects, so we've got echo, flanger, filter and loop, and a wet and dry knob to control these. The buttons for these filters are a bit on the small side, but are easy enough to find as they're pretty well spaced apart. We then have our standard track search and start buttons, which are in the same places you come to expect from any other CD deck. And beneath the platter is our break, dump and reverse, which are our 3 platter controls. And here we have our platter mode, so you can select scratch mode or CDJ mode. Scratch mode we'll come back to in a minute, which is to do with the vinyl emulation, while CDJ mode works almost how you'd expect it to, except it actually has a time stretch feature when you're touching the platter. So the fader is a bit looser than Pioneer CDJs, but has a nice build quality, and we know some DJs out there prefer a looser fader. The deck allows you to use CDs, MP3s or USB, and can also be used in MIDI mode as well. We love the feel of the buttons and the controls, and the blue lights give it a nice look to it as well. So let's talk about the main feature, the vinyl emulation on the jog wheel, which is actually a turntable platter that offers true vinyl emulation and scratch performance. It feels pretty close to a Technics deck with a 9-inch direct drive platter. There's a piece of vinyl on top, and beneath that is a removable slip mat that you can customise as well. We love the feels, and it really gives a vinyl feel on a digital deck, making it great for scratch DJs or for DJs out there who prefer their vinyl. So the screen at the top of the unit offers everything you come to expect, such as waveforms, but with waveforms you have to scan them into your computer first, which is a bit of a pain, but at least the option is still there to do it. It's a little bit on the small side, but everything is clearly visible there. So if we have a look at the back of the unit now, it features your typical outputs and digital out, as well as a D-Link for connecting 2 decks together to share the same music library, a bit like the CDJ's link mode. USB inputs for connecting to a PC, or to play music from a USB stick, and a fader start input, which is also a nice feature to have. This is the deck vinyl DJs have been waiting for basically. No longer will you have jog wheels that don't feel quite right, and with a direct drive turntable and vinyl on top, you'll basically get a turntable feel in a digital DJ deck.